Okay, this is the water meter. We're not going to be able to get a good look at it because uh, it's saturated, the ground's saturated. The meter cover has collapsed or fallen down inside of it. I don't even know how that would, I guess you'd have to take the whole thing apart to get the meter cover out. This is the northeast corner of the property. And the parkway between the curb and the sidewalk. And I come over along here. So this is on the east side of the house, the home, the structure. And we're looking for no more than 80 psi. No more than 80. Well, look at there, about 45. That's 45 psi. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, just kind of find out. We'll move ourselves on along. Okay, that's the water supply, and I'm going to look for the main water shutoff valve. And inside the garage on the south interior wall, I guess you could only have a south wall for the garage. This is the main water shutoff valve inside this door right here. You got to kind of reach around, but I just turned off the water to the whole house. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. This is the water pressure regulator valve. Okay, a little Watts valve right in there. Now when you have a system like this, you're supposed to have an expansion tank on your water heater, and you do. And you do. So we're moving on along on our sewer cleanouts. I'm trying to go in the same order as the report. These are your double cleanouts. If this thing will come off, some people like to peek in there. That's okay. I'm not that manly, but that's a double sewer cleanout. And we come down here in this manhole over there on the northeast corner. That's the main water shutoff. But this is a lateral cleanout. And if I'm not mistaken, this doesn't belong to you. Okay. And of course, that bottle should come out. How about that? But your plumber might use it, need it sometime. So maybe that's why I make it kind of universal. So that's our drainage. So that moves us to the water heater. And if we come on along here, we will see over behind the condensing unit. That's where our water heater discharges to. Okay, so it's fine, you know. It's closer to the ground than 6 inches, farther than 3 inches. I heard the 3-inch rule doesn't count anymore, kind of like the low pressure doesn't count any longer. But anyway, that's what I heard. So this is our water heater. We're going to trace that pipe back up. 1 year water heater, 50 gallons. This is your temperature pressure relief valve. And it's a new construction, so we'll just kind of go. Alright. Now, just like the water piping coming to the water heater is supposed to be insulated, so is this valve. Okay, this is where you lose a lot of your heat. Okay. In fact, it doesn't feel very hot at all. Is this thing even on? No, it's not on. Very interesting. Alright, so this valve is supposed to be insulated. This valve is supposed to have an air gap in it in the same room as the water heater. We do not have that. This drain piping is not supposed to have more than 5 90-degree bends. We come down here, there's 1 90-degree bend, 2 90-degree bends, 3 90-degree bends that we can see right here, 3 90-degree bends. We're going out towards the wall, towards the west wall. Okay, then it's got to go down. Okay, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Then it's got to go out. Alright, that's 5. And then it goes down towards the ground. I'm counting a minimum of 6 90-degree bends. I can't see what's inside of the wall for sure, but it would be reasonable to assume that you got more than 5 90-degree bends. Coming on along, we got our flexible B vents, we got our expansion tank. Now expansion tanks, okay, they should be checked every couple years or so. And I believe it's 5 or 7 years for a replacement. So you might want to look to find out. In fact, it's written right here, I believe. Warning, expansion tank can fill with time. Yeah, read that. Read that warning. Okay, we got a carrying use manual, we got a sediment trap, we got everything. Everything is pretty much fine. Everything is pretty much hunky-dory. Okay, so we got more than 5 90-degree bends. We do not have a vacuum breaker, and that's not insulated. Those are the 3 things that I found with the water heater. That brings us along to the lawn sprinkler system. It says here that we've got 10 stations. So we'll go through that. All right. So that's our lawn sprinkler system. Now, what I'm not seeing, oh yes I am, down at the end, that is your weather sensor for the lawn sprinkler system. So we learned that we can't see our meter. The meter cap's loose. We learned, really, we got drain piping issues. Our TPR, that's about it.